Interestingly, all around the world, again, it differs a little bit country to country, culture to culture. People kind of tell us what to do. Now, that might seem kind of like almost an obvious statement, but I actually think it's not obvious. Why? Because when you were a little child learning to walk, you didn't wait for your parents to come and give you a lecture on how to walk. Right? And that's not how you learn to talk, and it's not how you learn most of the things you learned in your life before you went to school. Because the first years of our lives, for everybody, everywhere, no exceptions, is a process of continuous learning. And not trivial learning. I mean, at one point when you can't walk, believe me, learning to walk is a big deal. And obviously the mastery of natural language is one of the most complex learning processes, maybe the most complex learning process a human being goes through in our lives. And yet we all master natural languages, some multiple languages. Obviously human beings have immense capabilities to learn. In fact, you might argue from a biological perspective, it's our greatest distinguishing feature as a species. We're not particularly strong, we're not particularly fast, but we seem to have this extraordinary capacity for learning. And we don't sit around and wait for someone to tell us how to do things. That's actually not how we learn. There's only one way anybody learns anything. The process of learning is universal, and it operates without exception in all real learning processes. And how did you do that? How did you learn to walk? How did you learn to talk? How did you learn all the things you learned in the early stages of your life? That was actually a question. How did you do that? This is not a trivial question. It's simple. But if you don't think about this, everything else we talk about today is pretty useless. This is the first point. How did you do that?